They call me NintendoFanGirl cause I like to play lots of these things. Cosplay games and me being super geeky, enjoying life and Nintendo and more. So sit back, relax, and grab some mushrooms. Here's the show.
Oh, hi YouTube. Hope everyone's doing well this Wednesday, February 24th, 2010. So today, Nintendo hosted this nifty little press conference summit thinger, and to be honest, not really that much important happened.
But
Nintendo did announce the release dates for a handful of important games that are coming out this year, so I thought it might be useful for me to make a video about it, just a little quick one. Plus, I'm kind of procrastinating on writing a 5-page essay tonight. So here are the two biggest announcements that I think came out from today. One, the release date of Super Mario Galaxy 2 was announced today, and it's coming out May 23rd, which is like really close. They also showed a new trailer, which wasn't all that impressive. Click right here to see it. It just really looked a lot like the first game, which isn't a bad thing. I quite enjoyed Super Mario Galaxy 1, but it doesn't really show that it's bringing much new to the table, which kind of worries me, but at the same time, I'm not upset about it. What they did show was a new kind of weapon that Mario had, and I don't know if this is something that's going to be in the whole game or just one level or something along those lines, but he has a drill that allowed him to go through the planets, which was interesting. Actually, I'm going to mention one small problem I have with Super Mario Galaxy. Honestly, I think the game Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is to blame for this. I'm kind of terrified of like floating away from the planets. Sometimes you jump and it would be like, woo, and you just fly away until you die. This is why I'm never going to be an astronaut. The second announcement, Nintendo also gave the release date for the new Metroid game, Metroid Other M. They didn't show a new trailer for this one, but if you want to see the trailer from last year's E3, you can see it right here. They announced that the date that one's going to be coming out is June 27th of this year. Neither of these games are getting into the holiday rush. Probably really smart of them to space it out like this because that's how they're going to get the most revenue from each one, as opposed to them all coming out at once and people only being able to afford one of them and stuff like that. Plus, although like 60% of games are bought during the holiday season, there are also like way more games competing during the holiday season. So Nintendo really covers all of their bases when they spread them out during the year. The only thing that sucks is that they do it in bursts of years. This year is going to be a really good year for Nintendo. We're getting a new Metroid game, a new Mario game, a new Zelda game, and a new Pokemon game. I was holding up 5 fingers right now, but I meant 4. But then that means for the next year or even 2 or 3, we're not going to have anything huge. It's just a fact that it takes that long to make games, and they apparently don't spread them out by year for whatever reason. But I'm fairly confident that Nintendo is pretty much gonna dominate this year in terms of sales. Although that's really nothing new, and I'm not trying to like brag for Nintendo or anything. It's just that they've been absolutely killing the market. It's also worth noting that both of these games are coming out before E3 this year. That means that Nintendo this year is probably going to be focusing on Pokemon and Zelda.
trust me, I am not complaining about that.
Nintendo also announced the release dates and more info on a bunch of other games. And if you want to see any of those, just look in the description box, which is either below me or to my side. And I'll put a link to that article in there. Okay, hopefully I was able to keep this video at least somewhat short, and I hope some of you at least found it a little bit informative. I don't know. So until later this week, bye guys. Love you. Deeku deeku deeku.